Flux. Hey guys, it's Flux here, and take a look at this asshole right here. What the hell is this guy doing? Anyway, welcome back to the SimCity 5 single player Let's Play. Here's our city from last episode, and it's doing it again. What the hell? For some reason, I dropped frames the second I start recording. Let me just go ahead and do a little reset. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Anyway, we are back, and first things first, of course, we have more problems, as usual. I think our first thing we should deal with, let me just get this, these little buildings out of the way real quick. Goodbye. Okay, health problems, of course. God, this is just an endless battle with the bugs in the game. I swear to God. Yeah, okay, so we do have max amount of patience between trees, so let's go ahead and, upgrade our amount of patient capacity. I guess that's probably the first and foremost most important part. But after that, we do need to, I think, have another one of these, and that should be good for now. I think we'll be okay. We'll leave it there and see if that fixes it. It should be good from there. Anyway, big problem though. We do need to have storage for our recycling center. I forgot about that. So we need to add a new trade depot, which should probably be back here with our other trade depots, because that's kind of our little, I don't know. It's kind of been the thing we've been following lately, the little pattern. So let's keep that going. And how do I want to do this to make it work best? Actually, let's go ahead and add one back here. See if that works. Trade depot. Oh God, so close. I'm pretty sure it's literally a matter of, like, I don't know, closeness. I'm gonna try and see if I can get it to work, actually, because I really want this thing to work. Nah, it won't work. Okay. In that case, let's put out a second road about here. And I'm gonna actually make it in a spot where I can put 2 more trade depots, because I really want to have basically just tons of trade depots so we can just keep trading things out. I'm gonna put one here, like, oh, my phone is, someone was calling me. 1 second, I'm just gonna toss that away so I don't distract from our episode. Anyway, let me go ahead and put that down there. I will put down, alright, so we want, let me get rid of this stupid, crappy little, delete, our little freight shipping spot. We do want to have, hopefully at least, can we get 2 of each? I don't think we can. Let's try. Alloy store. Oh my god. Did I seriously? I swear to God there was a spot there. I'll just, whatever. I'll try and make it fit on this side then. If all else fails, we'll just move the spot again because we got plenty of money. Metal storage, right? What is it outputting? Metal, alloy, and plastic, right? Oh, wrong thing. Where are you? Over here. There we go. Plastic, alloy, metal. Okay. This should all fit, theoretically. But then again, that was supposed to be there too. No, this isn't all gonna fit. Damn it. Okay. That's a pain in the ass, but whatever. Goodbye, trade depot. I do want to have basically like a trade empire over here. Just gonna make tons of money off this. Can I make a second trade HQ? No, I guess I can. I don't know why you'd want to. I mean, yeah, okay. Anyway, that should definitely work. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, so I'm gonna try to use that. Alright, anyway. We need our alloy here. Metal. What the freaking flippity hell? Damn it. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Okay, here we go. So what I have learned about this is kind of odd. You can actually place expansions off the original one. Like, say, for example, I put more expansions off this thing over here, and then delete the ones connecting it, and it'll still work. So, if I delete that, and then put the original one here, just something random, like, I don't even care, metal, I guess, and then put the second metal attachment here. Oh, you know, it's still gonna, no, it's kind of close. We'll see. Anyway, put that there, then delete this original metal one. It'll still stay there, and it should work like that. So now we have metal and alloy. And this one should... Awesome, it does fit back there. Okay, good. And also, this one should allow us to expand in this direction if we're lucky. We'll see, though. We got plastics. No, it won't. That's alright. Plastics here, and that at least kind of made use of our little area back here. That was kind of the goal, was to maximize on space over here. So that's good. Oh, you know what I want to do also is get plenty of trade little port things, or whatever you want to call them, cars. Yeah, that's what I meant. Plenty of trade cars so we can make sure we have plenty of... I don't know what I'm saying. Make sure we have enough cars to transport them quickly and we can make more money. Anyway, let's get these rolling. 1, 2, 3. That should work. Hopefully that relieves us of our... Yeah. Do we have... Yeah, we have maximum amount of cars sending them out, so that's good. Now we just need to make sure we are exporting all this stuff. So let's go here and set all these to export. Because honestly, I don't even want to keep this stuff. I'm not going to make a processor factory. I've already learned that while TVs is a very good way to make money, the city itself's got to be really, really, really well laid out. Like, you got to have so much stuff, so many prerequisites to make that specialization work very well. So I may get into that later in a different city, but this one I'm not going to worry about it now because honestly it takes so much effort on your part in just getting everything set up, getting well educated, everything, and it takes forever. So I'm not going to worry about it now, but I do want to add another section for more. We'll do plastic. Yeah, plastic, alloy, metal, and we'll do a second alloy because we already got plenty of plastic set up. Just for the sake of making sure we got enough space, because I know that for some reason the recycling centers always seem to fill up like really fast. So I don't know why that always happens, but that's cool with me. Actually, should be sending these out soon. Speed that up again. That might be the reason why. Oh god, wait, no, don't speed it up yet. Still got problems apparently. We'll wait on that then. Get 4 delivery trucks for each, right? 4, 4, 4, 4. Good. That should be good for now. What's the trash problem? Oh, it's a storage full thing. Fire service slow. Let's put a small fire station at the very inside over here. Oh, god, no. Small fire station at the very inside over here. Just for the sake of fixing these fires. Because honestly, as cool as this little thing is, it's definitely not very efficient for the fire trucks. So I'll make a little station back here. Just for the sake of that. Should do the trick, actually. So I'll just leave it like that. There we go. How about police? We need a full-on police station, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's get rid of this old one. And I'm going to actually put this police station somewhere that's not off the main road as best as possible. Oh, I just released all those freaking criminals. Let's put it... Actually, it should just fit well right here. Yeah, we'll do that. Quick, arrest all of them before they get away. Yeah, not going to happen. 1 lot plus this thing. Look at this. I'm just like spending money infinitely fast and just making it back, even with this negative income. That's all from the add-ons, by the way. I'm not just running a bad city. It's all because I got all these crazy add-ons going on right now and crazy utilities and stuff, but it'll all even out in the end. We do, however, need to... What the... That was a very detailed description. Oh, look at that. It looks like he added more descriptive stuff. Low wealth residential growing to medium density. No, I don't want medium density. I want low... Oh, wait. Just kidding. I do. I just don't want medium wealth. Sorry. Let's keep it all to the basic, you know, this kind of stuff. Okay. Let's put this there. I just want to get some little parks around here so we improve land value. Even if it's going to stay, you know, low density and stuff. Put that there. Actually, we can do that there on both sides. It's kind of cool. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. I'm trying to do like little inside corners that usually can't be grown into full buildings anyway. That kind of works well usually, so I'll just stick with that. Basically doing like the same park over and over again, but whatever. We'll do one of these here. Huh. Yeah, back here I guess is good. Look at all these cars. Right, did we have a traffic problem over here? I think we did. I can't remember for sure, but I think it was a bit of a problem. I don't even remember though. I think it was... It's okay for now. We'll just see if it gets bad later or not. But for now, it's okay. I am happy with all this growth though. It's great. I may... Yeah, let's try and get some more industry going back here, just so we can get... Oh, what do you guys need? You should have a decent setup, correct? Let's add some more jail cells just in case. I think that's the problem, maybe. Anyway, ooh, crime prevention center. Let's do this. This should be helpful. Anyway, we do need to get more industry in here because right now, as it stands, we are not making much money off industry, and that's kind of a problem to me. Do something along these lines here. Like that. Then just expand every 2. Oh, my bad. And that alone should just really maximize our industry space. This is in kind of a bad spot, isn't it? Kind of wish I could move it now, but that's alright. Well, no, it's not much any other really better spots anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. Let's try and get this curving around as best as possible. Ooh, sewage. What's wrong here? Backed up pipes again. Wow. Alrighty, let's add some more sewage slots. Wow, this is going to fit perfectly later. Look at that. Very, very lucky in how that turned out. I'm glad about that. Okay, let's zone our industry. Ooh, another upgrade? Oh, mansion, yes! We will put it... How about right there? There we go. Can't build anything yet. We'll wait till that later. We do, however, want... Right. I get so distracted. I'm like, trying to freaking zone this thing here, and every time I try, I get distracted again. Alright. Zone you all out. Like that. That should do it, actually. We'll just get this thing back here. Yeah. Ooh, what's wrong here? Government closed? Oh god, no power. Oh god. Power, where are you? We will use this thing. We should really get this thing researched here. This is supposed to put out... Oh, it's just cleaner. Meh. Whatever. This is supposed to be a dirty city anyway. Education, however, is a pretty... Oh, it's from the power. Either way, we probably should put some community colleges down just for the sake of upgrading our technology over here so we don't have so much pollution. That's kind of a problem at the moment. Let's put it over here. I finally learned that adding community colleges near these things helps it. I didn't really realize that. I always thought they just did the same thing as regular universities, but apparently not. So that's cool. Wow, we're losing a lot of money, but we are making a lot of money because we have all of these shipments, so I'm cool with that. Right, so I want to add a train station. Let's try and get that going. Trains. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm pretty sure we can't add one because of the way this road is laid out. That's not upgraded either. Just noticed that. better upgrade for the sake of my OCD. Okay, I'm gonna delete this road here just for the sake of putting that thing down. So goodbye. We really need to have one of these though. They're very important in making sure our city is getting lots of tourists. Not tourists, but I think actually more than anything it'll be shipments and stuff that's gonna be more. Wow, that could not have been any more perfect. Look at that. Sweet. It's kind of a little bit of a hill, but okay. Wow, that is literally a perfect connection. Sweet. It's kind of like a jump. I just like accelerate off of this. Okay, anyway. We have a government upgrade, but I'm going to quickly make sure that this is working properly. Yeah, it should be working properly. Okay. Sweet. Office towers for local residents. Wow, nice. We are getting more city-like quality buildings. Upgrade you. And I will add on our wondrous barbecue pits for our protesters so you guys can protest in happiness and fullness. I don't know. Okay. Wow, I'm really made everyone happy. Sweet. We need worker shortage. Yeah, it's not very good. We also need what? Oh, okay. Okay, we need more people, don't we? Definitely. Wow, and it still doesn't need more factories too. That's ridiculous. Let's try and just, I don't even know how to get more work. I mean, I guess we gotta upgrade these buildings then. They should be there soon. They're just on their way. Still improving. We'll wait on that one then. Right, we need to get education in here. That's right. Do that very slow and steadily. That alone should really just increase the density fast. Wow, that just dropped my frame so bad when I added those little bus stops in. Awesome, this is going pretty good. I like this city. I may actually go back over to Flux City for the rest of this episode because we're kind of, at this point we just got to let this thing run for a bit and improve its density and stuff, but doing good so far, doing good. I like this little main street here with all these buildings in here. Anyway, let's head over to Flux City. Needs crude oil still. Wow, I'm surprised. I do hope this thing's making money. I know that last we left off, it was kind of on the lower end for making money. Although we did have the stadium in there, so that should be helping a lot. But other thing about the Flux City is I kind of laid it out in a way that it would be really efficient, but in the process, it kind of made it less visually appealing, I would say. I mean, it looks great, I think. I like all these dense buildings, but still, the road layout kind of makes it odd from this angle because all these roads make it look all blank. But from this angle, it looks fine. Just from this angle, it looks a bit odd, in my opinion, but not a big deal. Wow, we are making a bit on the lower end of money, although we do have big bonds out, too. Events going? No? Schedule a... Right, we are making money off this, though, right? Our gambling. That should be good. Let's try and get a rock concert going on. There we go. That should be good. Crime is terrible here. I have a police station that's pretty much maxed out. Look at all this. I got, like, crazy amounts of police cars. Maybe need more jail cells? I don't know. I'll do the top floor. Oh, no way. I can stack it. That's sick. Whenever I need more jail cells, I make like a big jail tower. Like a freaking... That's funny. Anyway. Looks like the Expo Center should be doing pretty good. Hopefully it makes a lot of money. I know it was actually pretty well placed for traffic. It seemed like it wasn't really creating too much traffic the way it was set up. But hopefully that stays the same. Right, this stupid police thing. What do you guys want? Fireworks show. Yeah, there's no way you're doing that. You guys are gonna burn the whole freaking town down. This, even though I can like handle it okay, just all this traffic kind of makes it hard for these guys to get out, and then it burns everything down. It's not good. Oh my god, losing 15,000 a day. That's not good. Huh? Why is that? Is it tourist attendance or what? You gotta wonder. I think it is tourist attendance because, or maybe traffic. Well, I know it's tourist attendance. I'm wondering why it's tourist attendance. Maybe it's traffic or just not enough ways to get into the city, maybe? How is this one doing? See, this one's doing great. Look at this. This one's got $17,000, but this one, just down the road, is losing $18,000. Maybe it's... Oh. Well, no, this is made for all tourist sizes, so it should... It should be making its part. How's this doing? We are already making money. Sweet. That's what I like to see. I'm just going to start adding trees, honestly. I kind of like the look of trees in my cities like this. Kind of lacking right now. I love these high-tech. I think that's one of the things I like the best. I think my two all-time favorite buildings in this game are the high-tech industry and the low-density, high-density, low-wealth commercial are very cool. Both of those. Very awesome. Very good job. Maxis artists and such, I guess. Actually, I do follow some of the artists that designed a lot of the game artwork on Twitter. They're pretty cool from Maxis. I do kind of feel bad for those guys, actually, because, you know, whenever you like put all this time into the art in the game and the release goes bad or there's lots of bugs in the game and you kind of get blamed for it, like, not directly, but, you know, you hate to see your game. Like, you go to Reddit right now and, like, our SimCity is dead. Like, everyone just either flames about the game or they're not there anymore. And, I mean, I understand. It's kind of well-deserved, honestly, like, the way that I think they handled it after release, you know, with... Like, they shouldn't release DLC. I'm going to be honest. They shouldn't release DLC right now. Like, there's so many things that are still broken in the game. And I think it's kind of like a slap in the face just to release DLC, you know, with, like, all this stuff going on. But, you know, whatever. But all these, you know, creative designers who work all this, you know, spend all this time designing the graphics, and they have to see their game not successful. You gotta think that's not fun for them, you know. But I think we'll look back on this release and well, no, we'll never look back on the release and think it's good. I think that's always gonna go down in history as one of the worst releases. Honestly, the game wasn't working for a while, but I do think this is kind of a cool step forward in the game with the graphics wise. It would be nice if there were bigger city sizes and maybe better traffic AI, you know, things like that. But the actual graphics, and, you know, great, love it. I actually like the look of the brighter graphics with the brighter colors and the, you know, like look at this. That's pretty cool. I like that. Even if it's not traditional style, you know, like I think this is definitely, if we're comparing it to like Tycoon 3, definitely a better improving graphics. I know Tycoon 3 kind of had to struggle with that a bit, you know, when they changed to their 3D graphics, it was kind of childish graphics, very colorful. Not the colorful part, but it just felt like bubbly and not real at all. I don't know. I didn't like it that much. I still obviously still play the game, and I think actually with custom scenery the game looks great. I just think that upgrade could have gone smoother, and I think SimCity kind of demonstrates how that went well for them in their upgrade. That's why I use custom scenery in Tycoon 3, honestly. Like, the default scenery and the default stands, honestly, I don't think they look very good at all. So I just use custom scenery when I build. It's kind of my thing. Ooh. What do we got here? High taxes, too much crime, too much crime. Yeah, pretty typical of any big city, really. Who's gonna buy a freaking skyscraper that's abandoned? I don't... Well, I guess that didn't really make much sense. If it's abandoned, obviously you're gonna buy it because you don't want people. Never mind. I'm gonna stop there. Well, this is a really cool looking high tech building. Look at that little green roof, and I like these other ones. I haven't seen all these. I think they actually added more models, if I'm not mistaken, in the new 2.0 update. New look at all these like crazy hotel models for the tourism areas. I think it's what I saw on Twitter anyway. I don't really know for sure if that's... Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. How is this going? Upgrade available. Upgrade. Oh, we're doing pretty good on the Space Center research. Looks like we're 80% of the way there. We're almost there to our to our space station. And then when I get there, I will pool my money together with my other city, and I will hopefully fund this thing straight up, and we will get tons of cool tourism from that, and it'll be awesome. Don't want kids to play hooky. No hooky. I thought I said hockey at first. I was like, it's kind of weird. Will you please pay some extra attention to make sure students get to class? I will do it. We need... Was it bus stops or what? I don't know. I thought our bus stops laid out pretty well. Seems like they are. Put one over there too. Yeah, seems fine to me. Okay. Well, I'm just leave it like that. I think it's okay. Whatever. I don't know what they're complaining about, but I'm not doing anything about it. Garbage dump almost full. Well, lucky for you guys, we have our secondary spot to deal with that, so don't worry about it. I don't really care if it gets full. Do you have any transit? Yeah, we do. We got transit. I need to add mass transit to other city too while we're at it. Should I go over to do that now? Maybe I should. Let's do that now. That's a good idea. We don't have much else to do it here anyway. Gambling, not making any money. Tourism, not making any money. Yay. We'll get that fixed later. But I think right now it's just the way it is. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just, you know, big city problems. Hashtag big city problems. That's the thing now. Alright, I'll do it. Now let's go to our Trenton. Honestly, this is a pretty cool city. I think this is one of my favorite ones so far, actually. I kind of like the smaller town look, and I'm definitely going to go for that with the high wealth one. I'm going to try and do lots of small little neighborhoods and suburbs and stuff, even more so than this one. This one's kind of like a cesspool of pollution and crap, but that's kind of intended. The other one should be much more clean and, you know, stuff like that. Actually, this look really cool with some trees. Let's do that real quick. I don't know why I like trees so much, but they look cool in the game. Just start adding random trees, I guess. I do want to add mass transit, though, before we end this episode. We're getting kind of close to the ending now, but I do want to make sure we have mass transit and, yeah, mass transit. That should really actually fix our traffic problems over here if we have any left. Actually, not too bad so far, but any we do have should be fixed, is what I mean to say. Alrighty. Oh, man. I swear to God, I yawn in like every video at least twice. I don't know why. I give up. I'll do it later. Too many freaking... I'll do it like offline or something. Too many trees. Mass transit. We need to get this going because the episode's almost over. Bus terminal. Let's go. Full on bus terminal for the win. I'm thinking we do it right around here. Let's do... What, like 4 for now, maybe? Let's start with 4. 4 with a little sign. And then let's do some park and rides. How about in the inner city area? So back there. In this little corner. Oh, there's a park there. There. There's pretty good. Back here's probably not bad either. Alright, that should be good. Okay. Oh, wait, one more in the little suburb area. Right there. Okay, sweet. Now we can do bus stops all along this outer area. That should hopefully get more people commuting to the Flux City as well. I think we got bus routes going back and forth there. That should be good. Put these in here. All these buses going in and out now, actually, when I start putting those down. That's cool. Do one back here. Kind of stagger it evenly as best I can. Should do the trick. Let's see, any more? Maybe over here in this little main strip of commercial. We'll do that. I think that's it, actually. Wow, we got an upgrade already. That should have increased the mayor. Oh, right, I almost forgot this area over here. I'll just kind of stagger it like this. There we go. Okay, sweet, we're done. Now let's quickly upgrade this thing so we can have an episode after that. We want mayor house upgrade, mansion, whatever you want to call it. What else should we add? Maybe a fountain to chant around. You're welcome. Let's call it episode there. So, what do we want to do next episode? I think we're going to continue. Actually, I'm probably going to run this thing offline while we're not recording. Just kind of let it grow a bit in terms of size so you guys can see it next episode. From there, I may actually start a new city next episode. Maybe a high wealth suburb kind of thing, or maybe even a high wealth city. Yeah, we'll kind of be like a combination of both, actually. Just basically entirely high wealth over there. And then what else? I don't know what else we're gonna do. Leave your suggestions down below in the comments if you have any ideas for new city ideas. I'm thinking of maybe like an ore city, or I don't know, some crazy weird design you think would be cool. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.